So Element, let me ask you this, especially with the rap culture, it's hard not to talk about the decisiveness, of these times that we're going through right now. And I think especially with rap, it's brought the black culture together as one. And but then again, I don't know. I mean, I think I have a disagreement with Marissa on this a little bit, but I feel like we're in an era of stripper rap. What do you think this is all about?
Are we live?
Yeah, we live.
Oh, I didn't know we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
I was about to be like that.
No, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's you know what? I was talking to my brother about it the other day, and basically it's like dumbed down R&B. It's like, and R&B is not even R&B anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, it really is. I think it's actually like, they say art imitates life, or does life imitate art? And it's like, what I think is, what I think? I think it's spiraling out of control now, because I think that like it's to the point where you can actually look at the music and you can see the reflection of society in that music. Like I can walk in any time period, and based on the art or the music that's out currently, I can be like, oh, these people are retarded.
And that's why, honestly, it's one of the reasons why I love music, because it is supposed to change with our times, culture, influence. And one of the problems with big radio is they go, oh, but what made money was 2-3 years ago, and I only want to play that. And they're not allowing the change to happen, which is why you have the stasis.
Well, yeah, and it definitely seems like, I'm calling out the women rappers out there. It sounds like a bunch of stripper rap. It's like put on a bunch of latex clothes and dress up like a porn star on
calling
stage.
out the
and then,
ones that you hear on the radio.
Or at every Grammy Award show.
MCs
I mean, even Taylor Swift is trying to look like a stripper rapper.
Well, she's
but then again, I love this track, and I believe this is going to be your new music video, Slick Talk, man. I mean,
everybody likes this track.
I really do too, man, because you got to have some of that tenacity where you just go in hot. And so where did this all come about? Because I know you smoked out your last your battle rapper that you went up against. So is that where the inspiration came from, or was this a lot of...
I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper's rapper. I just rap.
It's just whatever's on the top of your mind.
Closet.
That's insane.
Nobody knows. It sounds so I sonically mastered sound. Like I can record a whole album on my phone and nobody would know the difference.
That's insane.
I mean, with technology today, I mean, people can do that. It's pretty awesome.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, you can just get a computer, you can lay down a beat. I mean, you can easily download any kind of iPhone or whatever it is, Android app, and you can literally start creating beats on the phone. Yeah. And is that how Slick Track got started, or was that on the phone?
Yeah, half the album's recorded in the studio, half's in the closet. I figured out how to do it in a way on my headphones.
Wow.
And I mix and master.
So listeners out there, no excuses.
But I come from a professional background, though. I know how it should sound. So I can get that sound. I can do anything if I see it. If I see it once, I can duplicate it if I want to.
Your album sounds like you threw in like hundreds of thousands of dollars to produce it.
Yeah.
Like it is that
Yeah, it really
quality.
sounds that well produced. And I really want to show the listeners out there Element Rhymes. This is off his latest album, 1111. This one's called Slick Talk.
Let me show y'all niggas something since y'all think you can spit.
They really do though.
Let's do it like this. Let's do it. Star power to the iron now. Last rapper that I battled, he retired now. Your career ain't based off talent. A bunch of vegan rappers beefing, trying to make y'all salad. What's the point you trying to prove? You want the ballad or the bullet just to waste of space? I don't think y'all matter. Call NASA, you dripping plasma like alien brain matter. What's the matter? You cross paths with a necromancer. Your ego shatter. Fry your wig like Red Snapper. Toe tag ya. Swagger back with bad manners. Leather jacket on my back like a Black Panther. Bad grammar like bad Santa. Smooth as Santana. Flow Susquehanna in the Havana like Spanish daggers. Don't chatter much. Antagonistic like Atticus and Attica. You out of touch. Don't look down on us. We 10 towers up. Flow dirty. I ain't shower much. You coward sour. Power tripping off a powder puff. I smoke sativa out of sour Dutch. Had a foul mouth before I was allowed to cuss. It's much apparent that my parents weren't proud of much. Was a young and out of dusk trying to bag something. Robbing thrift stores at 15, isn't that something? Graduated to gas busting, moved on them. Tug of war between the streets and this new conscious. Few accomplices, never rocked with no pompous. He a snitch is the consequence. I'm a shaman with the cottage, flawless about it. Alchemist of the alphabet, these verbal economics. Autonomic narcotics, cause fiends won't stop copping. Autonomous with the knowledge, autodidact, never silent. sidetrack. Rival anybody who try and rap the top dog. Unidentifiable rhyme patterns stay put like an isotope. You bad to the bone and get those shattered. A known fact, throw shade, I'm throwing oak trees back. Suppose you wanna brawl, I turn to the hope when mad. This sick flow come with brown paper bags. Your wife in need a nigga cause a man turned ass. Everybody dressed in drag, it's sad but I laugh. Funny style, whipping your ass. Smash glass like Mazel Tov. Straight to the head, Tylenol. Pack a punch like Jim Jones, now pack a tux. These crackers getting jacked for the shackles they had on us. This track fabulous, to grab me, couldn't pass it up. Mad Hatter with a cloak and dagger, nigga. That's enough. Uh-huh. I'm gonna let this track breathe. I'm gonna let you breathe. Took the air out your lungs, nigga. Hit hard like that.
That was Slick Talk by Element Rhymes, and we got him right here in the studio. And this is Strike a Chord, where we play you music if you actually physically pick up that record, or in this case, you know, go to bandcamp.elementrhymes.com, right?
Listen, go to Bandcamp, okay? You have an option to put in as much money as you want, or no money. Just get the song and tell your friends. Hashtag Element Rhymes. Tell a friend. What are you waiting for? Do it now.
Well, support an artist. I mean, it's not that hard to pay a
personally
dollar.
Give you a hug.
Now.
Yeah, and Element. What does the meaning of your album title 1111 mean?
Like it's a lot. It means like I mean, there's so many meanings. My name is Jeremiah.
I was gonna say,
it's a biblical reference.
I didn't want to give away your because I thought you had to keep it to the rapper name. I mean, now you're breaking your barrier.
The veil has been lifted.
Yes.
No more Clark Kent for you.
Yes. Well, you know what? There's so many reasons why I called it 1111. It's like I don't know. There's a skit on the album. Mm-hmm. I actually recite the scripture. And
yes, you do. It's on the was the first one.
So what's up with all of that?
Because no, that was your number 7. It was number 7. We tried to pull a clip for it, but we were unsure.
We were just crunched on time, and I really wanted to make sure we'd play all your music.
Okay, you got to say, what was the line where you say, like, do you want to follow God if he's always mad at you? Like, there was a line in it.
Oh, so don't piss him off.
Yeah, it was so.
Because he's got a temper. I was like, because I said, I was just talking. I produced that track. I didn't put any production on there or the skits that I did.
Yeah.
But basically, I was talking about how I think somebody seen the back of God's heel and their body burn, and I was wondering if he can, like, who wrote this stuff down? Like, can you take God's voice if you can't even look at his heel?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, God's a pretty mad guy.
He is in the Old Testament.
He's pretty angry. Don't get on the bad side, because you might not, like, heels are burning people and voices will make your head explode.
But let me kind of switch gears with this, because I know there was another single track that you did that was called Defending R. Kelly. And I've never heard one person say Defending R. Kelly. And so, but I think I understand what you're trying to go at, because there's a lot of white heads out there that are constantly doing the same reparation and have the same, accusations up against them, and they don't get the same.
It's because there's a war on people of color.
Yeah.
I mean, it's within our laws in there and stuff like that. And I think when I first heard your Defending R. Kelly, I was like, what he talking to? No,
I literally thought the same thing. I was like, I gotta hear this track.
We all know he was peeing on girls. I was like Defending R. Kelly, right? But then I listened to your song.
Yeah.
And listeners.
Yeah.
Listen to his song, because the message behind the song, that is.
But how did this all get going, though? What made you just think, like, I need to write a song about this issue?
The thing is, like I didn't want to write a song about it, but everybody just keeps talking about it, especially when it's relevant. So basically, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna write a song from my perspective and explain, because at the end of the day, I'm like, I hear about this stuff all the time. Like, it's and I mean, black people, we make up like 14% of the population. So everybody else is they're mass and quantity. So it's like there's more of an opportunity for these things to happen. It only makes sense. It makes sense statistically. So it's like we're the only ones that are like broadcasted all the time. We're
it's
not the only
in our politics,
like
24/7, right?
I mean,
it just needs to be like level. I don't know what it is. It's like it's wrong. Like. You're messing with like underage like girls and boys, and it's all wrong. It's like what's going on?
But who's getting actually convicted?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And these rich guys, I have a theory. What's his name? Who died?
Jeffrey Epstein.
I don't think he. I think he may have escaped.
Huh?
You think he escaped and got his neck snapped?
Where's the body?
I think they probably snapped his neck in there and then got rid of the body. I don't think he escaped
think about
from
it.
jail.
Think about it. He's a billionaire.
Yeah, I know that.
But
if you're under constant, like if you're in a jail cell, even if you're a billionaire, I don't think you can get out, right?
Let's on that note, let's play
I feel
Defending R. Kelly. Because we got our time crunch and we'll come back to our thoughts. Here's Defending R. Kelly from Element Rhymes.
Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth.
Elvis was a pedophile. Woody Allen too. Oprah protects the pedophiles. I bet you never knew. Is this what he meant? You don't believe the truth? Give me another 2 minutes, and I'ma give you proof. Oprah Weinstein, Harvey liked to party, Pop Molly's like tamales. I know he tag team with Bobby, Handy Dick's a bitch, ran up on your daughter probably. Oh, you don't go with them, but you lock up Bill Cosby. What R. Kelly did was wrong. Don't forget about the Nazis, not to mention the hot seats. Let their souls burn, set ablaze in their reputation. When will they learn? Digging Michael Jackson's grave, guess the dead men can't rest. I know politicians who be touching boys, they don't ever get addressed. Where's the investigation? Reputation defamation. We don't see them on the news, guess they want to separate us.
Their mothers and fathers told me, we're going to destroy your career.
But Kelly's emotions remained raw.
There's real girls out there missing. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth.
Media lies all the time. The story ain't about R. Kelly. White people used to rape us in sex forms. Made boys dress up as girls and dance for them. All I'm saying is don't excuse their actions. Treat them dudes how you do the black ones. Mark that savages, dark and saddening. They will take away all we have been. What about Louis C.K.? Guess that's okay. What about Andy Dick? It's okay where he sticks his dick. About Terry Richardson and Jerry Epstein. What about Roman Polanski? What does that mean? A Richard Dreyfuss, Steven Seagal, Hamilton Fish. What about Jan Wayner? What about Brett Ratner? White people ain't no rats, huh? Guess that's so. What about everybody else? I don't know. What do I know? You convict who you want to convict. It's not about right and wrong. It's about pointing out who's doing the wrong if you think that you know what's right. Niggas want to convict niggas. What about them other niggas? Those who are white. Everything they do wrong is right, right? Funny world we living in. You know what I mean? You paint a picture of somebody and what about that other person? There's so many people on this planet. We pardon who we feel like it and accept who we choose. That's why I don't like anybody. You, and you. Man, fuck all this shit. Get a life, niggas.
Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment. His publicist helped calm him down.
And we're also...
this camera keep going.
Hey, but I wanted to remind all the listeners out there that you're listening to Striker Core, and we got battle rapper Element Rhymes here in the studio. And for our final Striker Core note, we're going to be actually playing 32 years later. And just could you wrap up a little bit about what that ending track is all about?
That's funny. Basically, it was my vision of the future. So basically, I have a lot of visions of the future. So
what you see happening in the future? Can you name something on the top of your head?
Oh, like
what you seeing?
I think we're going to be able to talk without speaking. I think we're going to be able to use telepathy all the time.
Yeah.
That would actually be a pretty amazing thing. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we already got like Stephen Hawking's doing it, right? I mean, we can get anybody doing it, right?
I love Well, I mean, we only use, 8% of our brains? If that?
I'm just saying, I mean, that's already happened, but I mean, that's pretty wild. I can see that. They were already talking about flying motorcycles and stuff. Do you see that? Do you see myself getting a driver's license on a flying motorcycle?
I don't know if that's going to be all right. Flying motorcycle, I mean.
You don't see that being all right? That would defeat the traffic. Yeah. That could get anybody here early at Cal State Long Beach.
I think the song, it literally was a vision in my head. Like, I think people, I've been saying the same things for a very long time, and it's slowly happening.
That's amazing. And you know what? We're going to be rehashing that out with you, especially for our off-mic segment. But I just want to remind all the listeners out there that we got Element Rhymes here in the studio, and he's going to be playing. Where are you playing at?
Tomorrow at the Barcata Restaurant and Grill. I'm going to be freestyling over live instruments and performing some of the songs off the new album, and it's gonna be a great time. You can come up, throw me words. I'm rapping all night. You gotta just pay attention and look at it. It's gonna be beautiful. Hip hop at its finest over a band.
Where can they find you again?
I know, that's amazing.
Over a band.
Element?
Instagram, Element Rhymes, Element Rhymes TOT on Instagram. You can go on Facebook, Element Rhymes, Bandcamp, Element Rhymes. You can go on SoundCloud, Element Rhymes.
And for the first 50 new members of the Chris Collins Show, you get a free CCS T-shirt. Check it out at our website, chriscollinsshow.com. Go to the store tab, become a member, and get a free CCS T-shirt today.
What's good, listeners? I'm the host of the Chris Collins Show, and if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button below and check us out at thechriscollinsshow.com. Peace.